let's say that I have f of x equals 2x minus 7, and I want to find the inverse function. I want to find f inverse. And I picked a nice simple function. I'm going to first of all do it the way that always works for any kind of function, and then I'll go ahead and show you that there's a shorter way because this is an easier problem. So first step is a renaming step. So I'm going to turn f of x, I'm going to rewrite it as y. So y equals 2x minus 7. So kind of a silly step. Second step is where we actually create the inverse. So we turn the x's into y's, and we turn the y's into x's. So I'm going to rewrite this as x equals 2 times y minus 7. So the x's and y's switch place. I now have the inverse function. But I would like to have it as a nice f inverse of x function. So I want to get it into that form, so I'm going to solve for y. So let's see, I can add 7 to both sides. That just means get y equals, remember? Solve for y means get y equals. So get y by itself. So get rid of everything that's around the y. So I've got rid of the 7. I always work from the outside in when I'm trying to get the y by itself. So now I need to get rid of the 2. It's attached by multiplication, so I undo the attachment with division. So I have y equals x plus 7 over 2. I could also rewrite that as 1/2 x plus 7/2. And so the fourth step is going to be to turn the y back into a function notation, but this time it's f inverse, not f. So this y is a different y that I had up here. And so f inverse of x is the function x plus 7 over 2. It might be worth checking, so let's go ahead and check quick. So f of f inverse of x, I'm just going to do the one direction for now. So f says take 2 times something and subtract 7. My something is f inverse of x, so x plus 7 over 2. So that's 2 over 1. So remember, cancel before you multiply. Those 2's cancel. So now I have x plus 7 minus 7, and so I just get x, which is what I wanted. So that's the brute force always works way. Here's a shortcut because it's a nice simple function. So f says to take your input and do things to it. So if I plugged a number in here for x, so let's say I plugged in 5, first thing I would do is multiply the 5 by 2. So multiply by 2. So in my example, 2 times 5 would be 10, and then I would subtract 7. So f inverse says to, without looking at my equation over here, I'm going to do the opposite operation in the opposite order. So first of all, I'm going to do the opposite of subtracting 7, which is add 7. And then I'm going to do the opposite of multiplying by 2, which is dividing by 2. And I'm taking the answer from the first step and dividing the whole thing by 2. So that's what I have here. I say add 7 and then divide the answer by 2.